I'm innocent. I am innocent. Read the original police report. I am innocent.
Calm down.
I am innocent. I will not comply with this.
You have a lawyer today.
No, sir, I don't. I don't think I need one. Forgive me for saying that, but the original police report decriminates me. Can I read?
No.
Okay, it's fine.
You need a lawyer to represent you.
All right. Can't afford one.
What do you do in life, sir?
So to give you background who I am, you can Google my name, come Kids Harbor. That's an orphanage. I don't have anything. I don't have no one. So please say I cannot afford a lawyer. You understand that?
I don't want to talk about the case. I just want to know, do you work? What do you do for a living?
I just got a job, okay, and I have an apprenticeship. I don't make that much money, okay? Can't afford a lawyer. That's all I'm saying.
What's your apprenticeship?
Upholstery.
Upholstery.
Yes, sir.
How much money do you make a month?
I just started, but it's probably around 1,200.
What were you doing before that?
Subway, 5 years. At Subway.
Okay. I guess you got fired from Subway? What happened?
No, I don't want to work past Subway for 5 years, so what I look like. And I mean, I'm not trying to be rude, but working at Subway for 5 years, it does something to you. Okay, so I quit because, I'm being honest, I quit Subway because it's 5 years at Subway. What am I going to do? You know?
I
can't blame you for that.
I agree with you.
That was, but I mean, like, that's pretty much me right now. But if I can just explain, if you let me explain, can I explain the police report? Because it decriminates me, sir.
I'll give you a lawyer today.
Okay.
I'll have you speak to the lawyer. The lawyer can give your side to the DAs, and then they can try to work something out for you. Okay? So just hang tight. I do need you to fill out an application for me. I don't know if I have one. Let me just check it out.
Be the prosecution.
Sir,
You're not allowed to talk.
Okay. Because it literally decriminates me, sir. Okay.
Speak to the attorney when they get appointed.
So I need an application for you to fill out. Once you fill it out, I'll take a look at it. I'll grant it for you, and then I'll have you speak to a lawyer here momentarily. Okay?
Same day? Or do I have
Today?
to-
Yeah.
Judge Fleischer just did something huge that you might have missed. He's giving this guy a lawyer today, not next week, not next month, today. That's not standard in a crowded docket like this. Fleischer is signaling that he sees something in this kid. Maybe potential, maybe a chance to turn things around. But here's the question for you in the comments. Do you think this guy deserves the benefit of the doubt, or is he just running game? Because his energy, a lot.
Yeah, today. It'll be a while because we have to find one, but just be patient. But I'll have you speak to someone today. Okay?
Have a seat, sir.
Take it.
Can I get my truck? No. I can't handle paper? Are you joking? I'm getting sued over John Disso. Look at the paperwork, John Disso. I'll behave, I'm sorry. Oh, you tried to smile a little bit.
Oh.
I saw that.
Yeah,
No.
what I say about composing.
Okay, sorry. I'm just trying to be nice.
Right. But nice is with actions as well, right?
I will compose myself properly, sir. And I would like to apologize to everyone in the court. I'm sorry, I'm trying to.
Stephen, just.
No.
Can I say so? I'm not trying to be
Told you, you know, first like this.
I'm innocent. I am innocent. Read the original police report. I am innocent.
Calm down.
I am innocent. I will not comply with this.
Are you letting him?
I'm gonna let him out. I just need him to calm down and just trying to do whatever he wants to do. Whatever, you know? No. I want to let him out today. Let's just give him another 30 minutes. Just. Hey.
How's it going? Good. I'll behave.
All we want you to do, Mr. Rabode, is give your side to Mr. Slider. Okay? He will help you work with this case so it can get the best result possible. Okay? Understand that we don't appreciate when people come from over there all the way over here because it's very possible that I didn't even see that you were here.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to sneak up on you. I'm sorry.
The problem is that not everybody is as nice as you. What happens if someone comes and tries to attack me here? You know what I mean?
I'm sorry if that's ever happened.
So that's why it scares me.
Okay.
You come up this way. I didn't even see you until Steven looks at me and starts darting this way. I didn't even see you, and it scared the crap out of me.
Well, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to scare you, sir. Okay.
It's okay. And look, I don't think you mean any ill will. Otherwise, you wouldn't be here, right? But
Oh, I debated not coming because this is scary. Like, it's scary being here. I don't like being here.
what I meant was, if I thought you meant will, I would already have you in jail.
Okay.
Right.
I appreciate you not locking me up. Thank you.
Of course not. I don't want to lock you up. I don't want to put you in jail. I don't want anything bad to happen to you. Just understand, we have a certain way that we handle things here, right?
May I say something?
Not about the case.
It's not about the case. I just want to say, and it's in the paperwork, I've already been in jail over this. I've been put in jail over the weekend. I have the paperwork from the first time I went to jail. And, I'm kind of curious why I went to jail because I didn't do anything.
I'm going to let Mr. Slider explain that to you, okay? So just be wary that all I need you to do at this point is stay in contact with him. I'm going to waive the appearance for the next time. You don't have to come here. Okay? All I'm asking you to do is stay in contact with him. If he comes back to me, though, and tells me he can't get a hold of you, I will issue a warrant. And I'm going to tell you, I will not give you any more PR bonds. So all you have to do is stay in contact with him. And if you do, good things will happen for you. And one more thing, don't pick up any new cases.
I'll try not to. I won't.
I don't think you will. But just remember, not everybody's patient, okay? Anyways, all right. Okay.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, please. Mr. Road, best of luck to you, sir.
Thank you.
For sure. Victoria, do you have a reset ready for Mr. Vivode?
I'll gather all your stuff.
Okay, you ready?
Second, Judge?
Yeah.
Judge, on Tristan Smith, have a
Still in?
report for you.
Okay, tell me.
The last question was about his being in custody. You mentioned that you were willing to let him out, and I assume no personal bonds, if we could show that he would be staying with an adult. I talked to a Miss Palmer, who is the woman that he was referring to. Miss Palmer is okay with him living with her, but she has some issues with the bond conditions. She does not want an individual living in her house with an ankle monitor. And she said she wanted to express that she is not his mother. Although he could stay there, she wanted to make sure that, I think she didn't want to take on any responsibilities that,
Sure.
So I told her I understood that this was merely about living arrangements, and we understand it's temporary and all of that. But she said she was fine, but she just cannot do the ankle monitor. So I wanted to bring that to your
I don't
attention.
understand what that means.
She doesn't want an individual in her house with an ankle monitor. I guess it's something she's never come in contact with and feels strange. I don't know. She does understand that he's accused of a crime and that he's going through a criminal process, but this was her sticking point. Not what I anticipated, but that was a sticking point for her. So I wanted to bring that to your attention. And I guess my ask would be, would you be willing to amend that condition?
How are we able to monitor him then?
How would we monitor him?
Yeah. How do we know he's not going out in the middle of the night?
Well, we wouldn't. What we could do is, of course, what you said you would do, which is random UAs every time he comes. We could do frequent appearances for him. I mean, we're not going to know where he is 24 hours a day.
It's a hard time making it here,
He does. But I did discover that there may be some resources available to him that I'm working on in terms of transportation. So I think we can remedy that, and that's through MAC. I think we can remedy that. But that was the first thing, because again, he's been in jail the whole time. He hasn't been able to get out, cannot make bond, doesn't have a cosigner. She's not willing to be a cosigner for him. So it's either going to be he sits there, set it for trial, or the state makes an offer that you're willing to accept. That's kind of where we are at this stage. So that was the first thought, is whether you'd be willing to amend that condition. That'll get him out. He'll stay with Ms. Palmer while we work out these cases.
Good. I'm going to discuss with Kelsey in a moment and potential offer. We're going to talk about maybe a potential deferred. We'll discuss it with Kelsey and see if you're amenable to that, Your Honor.
Did you offer him a PTI?
No, PTI not offered, Your Honor. We offered previously a time served, but as you mentioned, you would not accept that. So we're going to discuss with Kelsey to see if some sort of probation.
And obviously, if the state were willing to offer a PTI, that's something I believe he would accept. But we talked about the potential for deferred, and I told him the legal implications of that.
My only issue is that if I let him out, as history has told us, when I try to get him here, it's very difficult. You know, there's this excuse, there's that excuse. The only time I'm able to get him here is because he picked up a new case. Otherwise, you know.
It had been.
All right, let's zoom out for a second because this is where the real story lives. This kid, Tristan, has been in jail, missed school, has no parents in the picture, and is basically trying to survive on his own. And Judge Fleischer? He's not just throwing the book at him, he's actually listening. But here's the brutal truth. The court has been burned before. Every time they give him too long of a leash, things go sideways.
Tough to get there, Judge.
I try to get him to go test, he just doesn't go. So it's...
Well, the last time when he was ordered to appear, he came, he walked 9 hours. I mean, he wants to deal with it, but he's like, in his words, the court took away my parents, so I don't have an adult to stay with. And I was like, well, your parents asked for you not to go there. But the way he views it is...
Have you talked to them lately?
Him?
Oh, the parents.
No. I've never. I spoke to his mom. She a lady who said she was his mother.
But that's New Orleans.
Several weeks ago, but she doesn't live with. No, I've never talked to the grandmother. She hasn't taken my calls. And then the other CW was.
Have you tried to call grandma?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Because I was curious about the information that we received, but she won't take my calls or return them. So he's in this situation where he has no way to get out. He's missed school.
Can you mind bringing up Mr. Smith, please? Tristan Smith.
I don't necessarily want him to come to court every week because that would, again, be absences and things like that from school. But if that's something that the court will require, we could work with Mac about transportation and getting him here. So I think he would be willing to do that.
Because it scares me to put him on too long of a leash, you know, because when we do that, here we are again, you know.
And Judge, we always have the random UAs to ensure that he's not ingesting any illegal substances. I mean, we have things to do to keep tabs on him. It's just a matter of how do we move forward with him not being in jail.
No one's checked anything on these. Hey, who filed these? Nothing is checked on any of them. Nothing's filled out on here. Mr. Brooklyn. Alex.
I think you've done it the same way.
Right, it's. How's jail? The question is, how do we go from here? Where do we go from here? You know, all I want is the best for you, you know? And it seems like when we give you too much of a leash, no good happens. Nothing good happens. I want to let you out, and he has found you a place to go to, But I guess the requirement is she's saying is that she doesn't want you to have an ankle monitor. But if I don't put the ankle monitor, am I supposed to take your word that you're not going out in the middle of the night? Really? How am I supposed to monitor to make sure you're not?
I don't go nowhere. I just go to school, come home, that's it. I don't go nowhere. I don't do nothing. I'm just trying to go to school, that's it. I done already missed finals, been emailing her.
In this latest assault, where were they at?
So the latest assault, Your Honor, they were at, it appears to be at a residence. And then that's whenever they got into a group fight with the defendant and another female attacking the complainant.
Okay. I'm going to give you another chance, but I'm going to tell you now, 3 strikes, you're out. If I find that you're using marijuana, because I'm going to test you like crazy. As of today, I'm going to test you again in 3 weeks. If you test positive, it's not going to go well. Do you understand? You pick up a new case and I don't know how else to get through to you, but if this is the only way, then this is the only way. I mean, somehow we have to get your attention. You need to make better decisions. If you come up across where there's going to be a fight, walk the other way. If you are hanging out with people who you know are up to no good, that they're going to go smoke weed, go the other way. If they're asking, hey, come on, let's go to the club, don't go. I don't want you out in the middle of the night. So you still have a curfew. Do you understand? What is reasonable, Mr. Brooks, do you think?
I have practice and stuff, so it would have to be like after like 9.
I would say 9 o'clock, Judge.
Okay with that?
17 years old, school activity should be finished by 8, I would think.
Okay, you must be at that house. What I'm going to do is I'm going to have, because since she doesn't want the monitor, okay, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to have pretrial call you at 9:30 at night to ensure that you're at home. You're not going to know when they're going to call, but I'm ordering them to do that. So they're going to call. And if we call and they ask for you and you don't come to the phone, it's not going to go well for you. Do you understand? Okay, so the bond condition is to stay in school full time, and I want proof. I'm not going to take your word for it. I want proof that you're actually enrolled in school. No drugs, no alcohol, no contact with the complaining witness in this case. Do you know who the person he was with by chance?
Second, Judge.
The person he was with?
In the second case, the young lady, she was not mentioned, or I don't know who she was.
No bars?
She was my ex.
She doesn't live with Office Home.
No, she stayed all the way in Channel View. I don't even be in Channel View.
No bars, no clubs, anything of this nature. Life is hard enough as it is. You see how hard it is when you don't have money. Life doesn't get easier the older you get. It only gets more.
And this right here, this is why Judge Fleischer is different. He's not just handing down sentences, he's handing out life advice. Knowledge is power. Education is something no one can take from you. That's not a judge talking, that's a mentor. But here's the million-dollar question. Is Tristan going to hear it, or is it just noise? Because the system can give you all the second chances in the world, but if you don't take them, they're worthless.
More difficult, especially knowledge is power. And with power and with knowledge, you get money. And once you get that education, no one can take it from you, right? Only good things can happen. If you want resources, we have it here. I can give you paperwork so we can get you a cell phone and we can get you a tablet.
I have a phone and all that. Like I have a phone, I have an iPad. It was just hard for me to find housing at first because I didn't have nobody. So
you have someone now. So if they set rules for you, no matter how bad they are, you have to follow it, because if you don't and they kick you out, you're on the street again. So if she tells you to wax the floor, wax the damn floor. Because if you're not nice to these people, if you're not good to them, and if you don't have patience, you're going to end up on the street. You understand? Patience is everything. Self-control. All right.
Thank you, Judge.
Judge, for the drug testing, did you want me to just do it at the court's discretion so that for the dates?
I want to do random testing.
Okay, because last time we discussed it, we put them on weekly random.
No, I don't want to do that. We'll test in 3 weeks. 3 weeks we test them. And I also want you guys to call the house.
Yes, that's what we do for the curfew without GPS, and you want that still 9 p.m. to 6 a.m.?
Yeah.
Okay, so still keep the randoms.
And no weapon.
Yes.
All right, stay in school. Okay, come on.
Is Deion Jones on the docket?
Mr. Brooker. Mr. Brooker,
Yes, sir.
thank you so much for hanging and doing everything that you're doing. You're doing good. Great.
Thank you.
I'm sorry. Connor.
Deion Jones.
Okay.
The guy who has cases, on the UCW, we're still missing videos from HPD.
Okay. Tell me,
Yes, Judge. So we're still missing the body cam and dash, and it looks like
it's HPD. It should be automatically uploaded.
it should be, and it looks like they were followed up on back in December, but they're still not available to us at this time. So we'd have to get another expedition. We could try to expedite them, but
Okay. I'll waive it. I'm going to do a couple weeks. If it's not in, then
yes, Judge.
Yeah.
We'll put in their request.
Thank you, Judge.
okay. Thanks, Connor. You ready? Hi. Yes, ma'am.
I have a bail review hearing for Mr. Justin Johnson.
Okay.
Can you bring him up, Judge?
You have a plea, you said?
No, bail review hearing.
Oh, well, I don't necessarily know if let me see. He's in custody, right? Oh, that's a high bond. Deputy, do you mind bringing Justin Johnson out? So, have you been on the assault since the beginning?
So, yeah,
On the assault, have you been on it since the beginning?
I just got appointed today.
You just got appointed today on everything? Okay, all right. I don't know anything about it. All I know is that he's got a ton of cases that are open. So I'd like to do PC on the new terroristic threat and then on the assault, because no, wait. You want to talk to me while we're waiting? Talk to me.
Alex Frank.
Okay.
We're gonna do a plea with him today.
Okay.
And then also Aretha Murphy.
Okay.
So just waiting for the police.
Are you,
I signed the plea paperwork on Frank. I just need to sign it on Murphy.
okay, just tell me when you're ready, Brittany. What we can do. Oh, wait, are they both in custody?
Yeah, they're both in custody.
Okay. Good morning, Mr. Johnson. Shh. Mr. Johnson, you're charged with 2 cases. You're charged with assault of a family member. You're also charged with terroristic threat of a family or household member. On both of those cases, you're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one will be appointed to you. I see that your bonds are pretty high. They're both at $50,000 now. I don't know why, but let's find out.
On November 17th, 2024, Texas, the complainant witness made a report that the defendant had assaulted her that day. The complainant witness stated that she and the defendant had been dating for 3 months and broke up. That day, the defendant went through the complainant witness's phone and found some messages between the defendant's cousin and the complainant witness, causing the defendant to become angry. The defendant then accused the complainant witness of sleeping with the defendant's cousin and cornered the complainant witness before pushing her against the wall and throwing her to the floor. The defendant then punched the complainant witness in the head 5 times and kicked her in the stomach, causing pain. So that's the assault in November. And then the terroristic threat in January, on January 7th, 2025 in Harris County, Texas. Officers were dispatched to a disturbance call. Officers arrived and made contact with the complainant witness, who stated that the defendant is her ex-boyfriend, and he came over to her home and stated, quote, "You are playing with my life. I'm going to kill you. I'm going to show you." end quote. Complainant witness stated that the defendant then stated, your baby daddy will be dead and you, I'm going to smoke you both. The complainant witness stated that she feared that the defendant would carry through with this threat. Officers called the defendant. He had who acknowledged that he had several warrants relating to the complainant witness.
Is the ag assault same complaining witness? Really?
Yes.
That's a new case? Or?
3 separate dates, same complainant witness.
Thank you.
And on the
ag assault, what happened there?
The ag assault. All right. The complainant witness is the ex-girlfriend of the defendant. She arrived home on July 22nd, 2024. And found the door to her apartment had been kicked in and the defendant was there waiting for her. The defendant began arguing with the complainant witness about the way she was dressed. The complainant witness told him to leave and the defendant then stabbed the complainant in the leg with a pocket knife, leaving an approximately 1-inch hole in her leg.
He stabbed her?
No.
Allegedly.
Yeah, thank you. Stop. The complainant witness recovered the knife used to stab her and then pursued the defendant in her vehicle. She also acknowledged attempting to run the defendant over.
All right, Mr. Johnson, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with your cases. I'm issuing a order. Well, let me see if an order for protection has already been issued. I'm issuing what's called a magistrate order for emergency protection that identifies the complaining witness in this case as a protected individual. You cannot commit family violence or an assault against this person, commit an act in furtherance of an offense under section 42.072 of the Texas Penal Code, which is the stalking statute. You cannot threaten, harass, use another person to communicate a threat or harassing behavior. You cannot be in possession of a weapon or go within. I'm going to do 1,000 feet of where she lives or where she works. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
If you violate this, it's very possible they file a violation of protective order. It's one of the worst cases you can pick up. You violate conditions on a BPO, we can have a hearing to hold you at 0 bond, and I'm going to do it in a heartbeat to protect every person in my community. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Can you file no contact and no weapons?
Yes.
I don't know if you're going to get out, but if you do get out, I'm ordering you to remain under house arrest, and I'm going to put a monitor on your ankle so I know where exactly you are at all times. Do you understand? You're not to use alcohol, any kind of illegal substances. Okay. Did you want to add anything?
Yes, Judge. My client wants. I'm getting from my client, Judge. If you want, we lower the bond. We opposed to lowering the bond. My client works. He supports his 13-year-old daughter, and those are factual issues. Okay, I'm gonna let him have the floor. Yes, Judge.
No, because you know what? I just don't want you to say something. The only thing I know is that you have an open felony evading. You're on probation for felon in possession of a weapon. You pick up an assault family member in November, an aggravated assault where it's an alleged stabbing, and now a terroristic threat. So you were literally out.
Judge, that's from the
all
same,
this, and now you pick up.
That's from the same girl. She lying. I got screenshots and everything showing she lying. Why the same girl have me coming to your house if I'm stabbing?
Look,
sense.
Evidence.
I mean, I'm a fugitive in your house then. So why you ain't call the police if I'm a fugitive laying in your house? This case been over. I've been in your house and they picked me up from your house the other day. It's the same girl. She be lying. I got screenshots. She threatening, trying to blackmail me and everything. I'm not gonna stab no girl. I'm 31 years old. Never had these cases.
Evidence will point to whose side is correct.
I got everything. That's why I just want her to know because you owe me like I'm really doing it. Like I'm not doing this to no girl.
It's over and it's over and it's over.
That's what I'm
you
trying to say.
5 open cases, man.
So I'm talking about the thing. I'm just showing you. This dude may come and say, I stabbed you. And I've been having
I don't care. That's...
I didn't call the police to come pick me up while I'm in your house.
Mr. Johnson,
all right.
I'm not dealing with that here.
Okay, I understand.
The only thing I'm telling you is that you want me to reduce the bond.
I apologize. I'm just saying it's just eating me up for you to really believe I'm a stabber. I'm 31 years old, never had these cases tied deal with this girl.
Those are factual issues.
I'm telling you what.
Just understand that if you do get out,
I don't want to.
You got these bond conditions.
Something she come to my mama's house, she go to jail.
I advise my client that's something that he would have to handle outside of this court.
Because she'll come to my mama's house. She is crazy.
The only thing I would say is that when you're out in your house, when you're out where you are,
Yes, sir.
and she comes to you, don't even answer the door. Don't even go to the door and call the cops. That's all you got to do.
And I got screen. I'm gonna get everything printed out for y'all.
But just, you know,
Just for bond.
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Johnson, in life, there are certain people who are a cancer to you. And if you don't cut them out of your life.
For sure, that's what I'm doing right now. That's why I'm gonna get this out the way. I'm gonna get the screenshots, everything shown, everything, and get this out the way, bro.
We're good.
Yes, sir.
I need him to sign the condition. I don't know if I'm going to reduce the bond. You know, let's do this. He's being held at no bond right now on all the felonies as it is. If that changes, come back and we can talk. Okay, but right now he's being held at no bond on all these felony cases as it is. So if and when that does change, come back.
50, 20. They gave me $250,000 bond and a 20 on the felonies.
I see on the ag assault, on the evading, it's at no bond. Right? On Mr. Johnson?
So I'm just gonna get my home, get the phone, get the neighbors, ring cameras, and put the neighbors.
Those are cracked that we cannot fight.
Oh, yeah, it's over with. That's why I'm ready to go so I can get all my stuff done for the big court.
So I guess let's do this. Let's set it off a week to see what happens in felony court, and then you guys can come back and we go from there. All right?
So
I need him to sign conditions though, so he needs to sign with.
and that's for y'all court too, man, but this ain't true. All right, let's do it.
All right, you ready?
I'm ready to do the plea on Alex Frank.
You have two in jail? Did you let them know? Okay. Just let them know. They'll bring him out and we'll do it. Yeah.
Just while we're waiting for that, I just want to approach real quick on Miss Megan Fine. She's out on the docket today, Judge.
Okay.
We are 99% finished with the PTI. The only thing is that she has the portable machine, but she didn't send in proof. She's trying to call the company to get proof over.
Okay.
And that's it. So I know you have to leave early, but if for some reason she can't do that, can we just get like a really short reset so that's the only thing that's left that she needs to do. And it's actually done. I just need to get proof.
Yes.
That's it. Thank you.
Approach quickly, Your Honor.
Hey.
Good morning. How are you? Happy New Year.
You too. How are you, man?
I'm doing well. How about yourself? Look, I understand.
Drama.
I understand. That's okay.
Tell me.
Early in the year. Jacob L. is on your docket this morning.
Is it with an E or?
It's with an L, with the letter L. His last name is like Lana Donsala or something like that. So, you know, I don't want to mispronounce it. I know his first name is Jacob, last name is Sarah.
I see it. Okay.
So, state offering him a pretrial diversion. He's done the anger management class. He just has not completed the effective decision-making class. I resent him the link this morning and told him I needed it done ASAP.
He's got until next Wednesday.
That's fine, Your Honor.
If he doesn't have it, I'm going to carry him day for day until he gets it done.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay.
Thank you, Your Honor. Have a great day.
May I press your honor?
Yes.
For kind of walkthrough, you have the PSR
I see it. Capatillo?
Yes.
Got it. Okay. Do you mind bringing him up? Or hold on a second. Hold on. All right. You are Mr. Frank?
Yes, sir.
Good morning, Mr. Frank. Sir, you stand charged with the offense of evading arrest or detention. You are facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. You guys have worked out an agreement where they're offering you 74 days in jail with credit for the 75 days that you've done. Understand that this will go on your record. It's going to be there for the rest of your life. You also need to understand, Mr. Frank, that this is an enhanceable offense. What that means is that if you pick up another one of these cases, you may very well be facing a felony charge years instead of days. Do you understand? You are giving up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on your behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you're not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization under federal law. You give up the right to appeal. Once you plead guilty, you can never change this. You still want to do this. How do you plead to the offense, sir? I'm going to find you guilty, sentence you to the agreement. The enhancement will be abandoned. Okay, good luck to you, sir. Thank you. Good morning, Ms. Murphy. Ma'am, you were charged with assault, bodily injury. You are facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. You guys have worked out an agreement. They're offering you 81 days in jail with credit for the 27 days that you've done. Is this how you understand it? You are giving up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you're not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization. You give up the right to appeal. So it's done today, it's done forever. You still want to do this? How do you plead to the offense, ma'am? I'm going to find you guilty, sentence you to the agreement. Is this one enhanced? Do you know? Let's see. It's included in here, right?
It should be in the middle of the, they were typed it right there.
It's true that you had a prior assault. Well, no, then you'd have to abandon it. Because that would make it a minimum of 90 days.
Yeah, they abandoned it.
Oh, they did abandon it. Okay. All right. Good luck to you, ma'am. Thanks. I didn't realize they abandoned it. Okay. You ready? Capatillo, come up. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Sir, you were charged with the offense of assault, bodily injury. You are facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. You're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you, sir. Okay.
All right, on December 26, 2024, an officer was dispatched to a assault report. Officer made contact with the complainant witness who stated that her husband and her had been in a heated verbal exchange over her possibly having an affair. According to the complainant, the defendant was intoxicated and got angry when she began engaging in the argument about infidelity that were found on his cell phone. The complainant stated that the defendant then slapped her on both sides of her face multiple times, which caused pain to her head, and that she was also pushed to the ground, which resulted in her receiving an abrasion to her right knee. The complainant stated that she was able to stop the defendant from assaulting her further by using a baseball bat. The complainant had visible injuries to both sides of her face and her right knee.
Mr. Capatillo, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with your case. I am ordering you as a condition of your bond not to have any contact with the complaining witness in this case.
Can we address that, Your Honor? The state, we've spoken about this. The state reached out to complain, and we're in agreement for no threatening, harassing contact. They have 4 kids together. She has no issue with him living in.
I just spoke with her, and she wants him back home. So,
Can I say something, Your Honor?
No, it's just now's not the time. Did she go to him with a baseball bat? Is that what you were saying?
Judging the DIMS, it indicates that she had I'm not sure what she did with the baseball bat. She said, it says using a baseball bat to defend herself at the very end there. I'm not sure if we have I'm not sure if we have we don't have an OR, Judge. That's all the facts that I have right now on that.
How long ago was this?
This was about 2 weeks ago.
And they're living together. He's supporting his whole family. They have 4 kids together. He needs to be able to stay home, provide, and be able to help his wife with just taking care of his large family. No assaultive history, right? No assaultive history at all, Your Honor. One of his sons is also autistic, Your Honor, so they really do need help.
Mr. Capatillo, you are not to consume alcohol or illegal drugs, and I'm going to test you like crazy to make sure that you're not using. If I find that you use, I'm going to put you in jail. I will revoke your bond, and I'm going to raise it up. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
I will reluctantly allow you to have contact with this person, but I am ordering you not to have any threatening or harassing contact. You need to understand that what is threatening or harassing doesn't matter what you think it is. It's what the other person perceives. So if I go like this, is that threatening or harassing? It most certainly is, and it can land you in jail. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
I realize that times may be tough. I realize you may have stressful situations in this life, but you need to find some kind of outlet for it. Because if I find any other issues, I'm going to protect my community at all costs. Do you understand?
Yes, sir, I do.
And Your Honor, requesting a $500 PR bond.
I am entering what's called a magistrate's order for emergency protection that identifies her as a protected individual. You cannot commit family violence or an assault against this person, commit an act in furtherance of an offense under section 42.072 of the Texas Penal Code, which is the stalking statute. You cannot threaten, harass, use another person to communicate a threat or harassing behavior. You cannot be in possession of a weapon or go. This comes with a residential restriction. I will take it off for now. But if I find there are any other issues, you know exactly what's going to happen. No consuming alcohol or illegal drugs from any source. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
What do you say? PR bond.
Judge, I don't believe that a PR bond is necessarily appropriate in this case based on the allegations and the fact that, the officer is indicating visible injuries to the complainant. We believe somewhere in the range of a $3,000 surety bond would be more appropriate.
Your Honor, my client's a U.S. citizen. He's taking care of his family. He's in court today. He has no kind of assaultive history. He has a good job. We feel that a PR bond would be appropriate at this time.
Any other prior assaults or assaultive history that you see?
His criminal history is from back in 2009, the last time he picked up anything, and it was a DWI.
Okay. Mr. Capetillo, I will give you a PR bond today, but I'm going to tell you, it's the only one that you get. If you pick up a new case, you start acting a fool out there in the free world, I will take the free world away from you, lickety split. You understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. What did you say as far as the bond amount? That's 3?
As for $500.
I request 3.
Okay, so I'll split it 2,000. So you have a lawyer. Because you have a lawyer, I will waive your appearance, but it is your responsibility to stay in touch with them. If they tell me they can't get a hold of you because you're playing games and not responding to phone calls, text messages, I will issue a warrant for your arrest. If you pick up a new case, violate any of the conditions, a warrant will be issued. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
If you ever have any questions, all you have to do is come back here and we can also answer any questions that you have, any issues that you may have, but don't just start doing stuff on your own. We good?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Thank you, Your Honor. Maybe excused?
Yeah, but he can't leave until he signs.
Okay. Judge, did you need me to file anything on that one?
No, because he's going to be monitored because of the alcohol. Okay, you ready? Hi.
Good to see you.
Been way too long.
Yeah.
Great to see you.
Cases in here, Judge.
Okay.
This is Carlos Alfaro.
What do you want to do?
Well, does the court ever do dispositive suppression hearings, or do you run them to trial?
Yes. Yeah, but it's got to be dispositive. They got to be the okay.
Yeah.
If they give you the okay, I'm okay too. But I don't want to do a suppression. It gets denied, and then we got to do it all over again. That's just, I've done it one time, and just so if they agree to dispositive,
we can agree to the plea. Then I think that's the direction that we would like to go.
I know if you're thinking time served.
Well, or at least a probation on a first.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Of course.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Absolutely.
Let's see if she'll agree to that, and if so, I'll set it.
Okay. Oh, you want to set it? It's 190, so I'll give you a setting. It's not gonna be too terribly long. You're talking about Alfaro, right?
For the hearing.
Oh, you mean for a dispositive?
Yeah.
Got it.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
So I guess let me know.
Okay.
And then what was your second case?
That was it.
Oh, all right. Cool.
Easy enough. Thank you, Judge.
Ready?
Judge, may we approach? Judge, we're reapproaching on Mr. Evans Chan from yesterday. We rolled it to today, so he can speak with his family to make sure he's going to post the bond. He will do that. We have a motion to withdraw the waiver.
Okay, done.
Oh, good to print out the reset.
And I think I've already admonished him, right?
I don't think so. Let me print out the.
And then, Mr. Kim, did you see Mr. Doyle wanted to talk to you about Reader?
Oh, yes, he's supposed to.
Or is Trevor here?
Emailed me. I'm still gathering information on that one. So he said he has to sign. All right. Make sure the date is correct on that one.
Looks like the 24th.
Is that about right? Yes. Yes. I told Ricardo after I got back in my office an hour later, the DA called me, or ADA called me, and it's like, actually, I'm not opposed to him getting a bond. Like, your sheriff's office told me up and down that you guys wanted to deny, like, you no bond under any circumstance. Like, yeah, they should really talk to us before. So,
Do you want to talk to me while we're waiting?
Sure. I have Ronald Waters on docket. Mr. Waters has a bond violation. He's not here today, but I spoke with him this morning. He says he can be here tomorrow. But I did study the violation report. He broke curfew twice on the 27th and the 30th. He said he got an apartment on the southwest side, which I verified with the address in the report that was sent. I studied the report. He's clearly on the bus. Looks like, I mean, I would say the report starts at his curfew 10. At that point, he's kind of like in the Herman Park area, but you can see each stop. And then he spends 20 minutes at the transit center, which there's no businesses around that. It's truly just the transit center. And then he goes west on the bus all the way to his apartment, on both violations. He gets home about an hour late, an hour and a half late. So
He was working?
I don't have those details. I need to ask him, but he says he can be here tomorrow. I just don't want you to revoke him, Judge. He'll be here tomorrow. He's not anywhere that he's not supposed to be. He's constantly moving on that report on the way home. He said he just got that apartment, so he might just be trying to figure out how to make sure he.
It says here he got home at 11:45 p.m.
I think it was 11 something. So the report starts at 10. He's constantly moving from 10 down the bus like route and into the transit.
Oh, so you really think he's on the bus the whole time?
I do. I mean, I don't know the actual bus stops, but every minute he's at a different location and it goes to the transit center, which I did look up, Google that address, and then it's constant stops all the way to his home.
Okay, I'm not gonna dig him because he's on a bus, right? I mean, what's he doing out that late? Why is he getting on the bus that late? I mean, what time does he get on the bus?
That's why I told him to come tomorrow, because I don't have the answers to those questions right now. But it's something he needs to work out, but I think it's
all right,
more so.
we'll roll this tomorrow, for sure. Yeah. Yes, ma'am. All right. This is Mr. Chang, right?
Sorry? Yeah, that goes to,
So, good morning, Mr. Chan. So it looks like you have someone that's going to post your bond. Understand that we do this one time and we do this one time only. You know that actions have consequences, and if you fail to go turn yourself in by the time that we give you, I'm going to revoke the bond and I'm going to set it at 0, and that's it. Do you understand? So is there a bond set over there?
no, I don't believe, not until he self-surrenders or until he's returned, sorry.
So once you do that, you got to let him know when you're going to do that so we know to look it up. All right? Okay, good luck. Thanks.
Dated.
Great. I still roll with them like crazy.
Okay.
Yeah, you well. What'd they say?
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah. Well, when they're a baby, right? They have razor sharp teeth, and then so he would bite. I mean, my hands are all like just gnarly because they're razor sharp when they're little babies, right? So they can just bite you and they tear your skin up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She'll be back about a month now. She's been on the train.
Oh, really? Oh, congratulations. That's right. Is that number 2, right?
Yeah.
Right. That's
I'm retired. 3, right? 4. Wow. Respect.
I'd have more if I had more money. I ain't got no money. What they say? Are they is positive? Okay. So when do you want to do it?
Would we do it in an afternoon?
No. Mid-morning.
Okay. Well, I would just need
guess if we would need a subpoena officers, I mean, I don't know if they're.
We would subpoena the.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it depends if you guys are gonna stipulate that it's a warrantless arrest. Because if you are, then, you know, then the burden shifts to you.
Okay.
I don't care whatever date you want. It's okay with me. Doesn't matter.
Okay. Let me get one from the coordinator. Thanks, Judge.
Real quick, Judge. I have a Arize Pay, ARIZPE.
Okay.
You read him his bond conditions when he was in custody.
I can look it up.
Just double checking, since he is here. No, it wouldn't have been you, it was a visiting judge.
It says, I signed something December 10th. The only thing it says is all conditions to be supervised by the state.
So that just means there's state bond conditions.
Oh, I see.
And we did file bond conditions on the 10th, Your Honor.
I file those orders whenever they come in with previous magistrate orders, and then do what?
So, yeah,
Conditions, so
there's no content and no weapons. That's it.
Okay.
As far as I see.
Okay, he is on the GPS monitor. He was actually held in custody like 3 extra days because they didn't have GPS monitors. So they wouldn't let him out until he got one. But I'm not
he
sure.
picked up the new case, the terroristic threat.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we want to leave that.
I don't know. I guess you're asking to take it off?
I am.
Who's I don't remember anything about the case.
I know we had a long discussion about this in December.
on the case?
Terroristic threat. So on the terroristic threat, that's whenever the officers were dispatched to a residence, the stepmother of the defendant, the complainant, stated that the defendant was upset because he was owed money. The defendant told other members of the complainant's family that if they don't have his money by that night, he was going to kill them, as well as he was going to send his people to shoot them up.
Oh, and he went like this or something like that.
And then the defendant was seen by a member of the family walking with a pistol in his pocket. And that's what happened, Your Honor.
You want to reach out to CWs? And see how they've been, how he's been. And if,
Your Honor, see if there's any.
Yeah, no issues.
Okay.
Yes, Judge, we'll reach out.
Yeah.
Judge.
On Chad, what do you want us to bond for?
Say it again?
What do you want us to bond for Chad?
Oh, I think we said that 6. Q.
Hey, Judge.
What's the word? Hi.
Gerald Williams.
Bond custody.
He's on bond, yes.
Okay.
And I was just appointed to him. After speaking with him, he was placed on, they put a GPS monitor on him, and also a curfew. And Judge would like to see if we can get take the GPS monitor off. He already has a no contact order with the complainant. And he works in refineries, so he does 12-hour shifts where he's either working all night or then all day, and then he's also trying to do DoorDash as well.
The problem is that he just pled to, if memory serves me right,
Yes.
he just pled to an interference. It's the same complaining witness.
Yes, Judge.
Right, and now he has a terroristic threat, same complaining witness, where he makes threats. Does he have any prior assaults against this person? I see a prior impeding breath.
Yes, same complaining witness. That was dismissed. I can look at the reason for why it was dismissed.
I'm near her, I don't.
And we get the curfew taken off so he can work. That's the big thing. The GPS will stop, but that's, just so he can make a living, Judge. I mean.
Hello. How do I know that he does that?
He's no longer with the complainant as well, so they're broken up. And
I don't want you to go anywhere near this complaining witness. I don't want you to go anywhere near where she works, where she lives, prays, nothing.
Sir, I don't want no more computers with this situation.
Wonderful.
So
I've already got all my belongings from over there. We no longer have communication with each other. I don't even want to deal with the situation because it's being too much for me. If you know, I mean, we've been through this situation. You call the police on me, then.
Okay, I don't want you don't have to say. When you get cancer, you cut it out, otherwise it kills you. People can have that same effect on you. Right, we're working on the third, so cut it out. That's it.
I'm done.
So he's asking me to take the curfew off. What do you do for a living?
I work in a refinery, managing the contract for total safety. I actually have a job that's going on right now that they just called me on, that I have to almost miss due to the fact that I'm facing the truth. I just signed up for DoorDash. I'm just trying to keep myself busy. That way I don't have to be into no trouble at all.
Okay, but I don't want any more issues. If I find one iota, I'm gonna go nuts.
I promise you won't have to worry about it.
Okay, all right, Hugh. I'm leaving it on for now, so that we know. And then please reach out to complaining witness, let her know what we've done, so that if she has any issues, let you guys know. You can bring it to our attention, and we go from there.
Absolutely.
Yeah? Okay.
The
All right,
curfew,
man.
we're removing the curfew though, right?
Yep. Mr. Williams, just cut it up.
I promise you.
All right, thanks, Judge.
Thank you, Judge.
Hey, Judge, may I approach? Judge, I'm approaching Mr. Carlos Perachu, P-E-R. He's got 2 cases in front of the court.
What's it?
Perachu, P-E-R.
Okay. In jail.
No, Judge, he's, actually, yes, Mr. Perachu.
Says he's got 2 DWIs.
Two DWIs. A lot older than the newest one. And I need to approach because it's so old. And so, I'm looking for a global resolution to plea him out. We don't have all the evidence in on the second one, so that's
okay.
older.
Just one more time.
I was told to approach. I want the evidence, so we can plea him out.
Yeah. Where is it?
We don't have the rest of that slip yet.
And we're still waiting on body cam as well as station video, and we do have the breathless away.
Oh, it's only 15 days old.
Yeah, it's
I mean,
it's not that
really?
old. No.
Right. Okay. Of course.
Okay.
We'll leave
So,
him.
can we do it in 10 days? I was looking at the 22nd.
You want that?
He's sitting in jail, Judge.
That's not very much time to get them to get
It's just
it.
a breath test slip, Judge. They scanned it in first day.
And we do have it. We'll share it with Ricardo right away.
Oh, they have it?
Yeah, we have it right now. It just got uploaded. So
What about the DIC? You got that too?
the DIC, yes, it's everything's in there. Yes.
Oh,
Ricardo.
perfect.
Yeah, so we'll share it.
Are you taking off early today?
In an hour.
In an hour? We might be able to get this plea done.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just
we got everything.
get on it, doggone it.
Sure. Thank you.
Judge, for Mr. Williams, you want us to keep all the other rest of the magistrate conditions?
So no alcohol, no drugs, and then no weapons, and then the curfew's off.
Yes, Judge. Did you want random US as well?
Hugh, what do you think?
Allegations of alcohol.
No, you don't have to random, but just do no alcohol, no drugs.
And then the no contact, no friend
Jillian.
Sir, Mr. Arispe, I believe the state reached out to the family, but some additional information. When he got out of jail, went to live with his uncle to remove himself from that situation. It was involving his stepfather and mother. So he doesn't live with them anymore. He lives with the uncle all the way in Baytown. Uncle is here. He's wants the court to know that he's taking care of him. He's gonna enroll him in a school in Baytown so he can finish his senior year there. That's the status of them.
What's he doing now? I mean, I don't understand why he's waiting to enroll. Arispe, come up.
And the uncle and his wife are in the corner.
Are you the uncle? Come on up. Thank you so much. You speak English, right? Thank you so much for coming. Speak English as well? Thank you so much for coming. Like, that's great. When I have a support system for helping people out, because we want to know, we want people to leave better than when they came. This is the second case that we're working here, and we want to make sure that we don't end up with a third, or we don't end up, So, but what are you doing with yourself now, Mr. Arispe?
Trying to go to school.
What do you, like trying? What does trying mean?
Currently, enrolling into a new school. So.
Okay, you need to do that. And I'm making that a condition of your bond. You have to get back into school. You cannot go through life without a minimum, a high school diploma. You will make pennies to where everybody makes $1. You have to have your high school diploma. It all starts there. In this life is a journey. It's a road that you travel, and it can be a really great road filled with nice vacations, a nice house, a nice car, or it can be a completely miserable one where you're just fighting with everybody because you have no money. That's why people get divorced. They're always fighting because they don't have money, and it starts right here, and it starts with an education. That's what you need to do. You need to get back into school, and no smoking weed, no using alcohol. Do you understand? When can this happen?
Tomorrow, my wife's gonna enroll them in school.
Wonderful.
Tomorrow.
Okay, so what I'd like to do is I'd like to set this case off for about 2 weeks to give you guys time to do that. Okay, I'm gonna ask for Jillian to provide proof. As long as you guys have proof that he's enrolled, you don't have to come back. Stay in school, you need to graduate. How old are you now?
17.
Okay, can they still get him in at that age?
Yes.
Okay.
He's gonna take some, my wife's gonna enroll him in high school first, and then there's another program where he's gonna enter and graduate earlier.
So, the idea is perhaps get a trade, like welding, plumbing, electrician. You can make a lot of money. So these underwater welders, $150,000 a year. You're rolling in money. I mean, you have so much money, you don't even know what to do. You know what I mean? That's the idea. But it starts here. Knowledge is power. Do you understand? What do you want?
The income monitor currently, I believe it's installed, I think by the magistrate, or it might have been you, Judge, but that
I don't remember.
we weren't sure about his living situation.
Okay. Are you guys want me to take it off as well? Okay. But I don't want him out in the middle of the night.
Oh, no.
Okay. You have a curfew. At the minimum, I want you home by 10. Nothing good happens at 2 in the morning with a 17-year-old out there. So you do have a curfew. I will take the monitor off, but I don't want you out in the middle of the night, and you're not to have any weapons. Are we good?
Yes, sir.
Any questions? You got to leave here better than you came, and it starts with your education. Once you get that education, no one can take it away from you, and you can do so much. Jillian, with her law degree, can do practically anything. That's what it's about. Learning, growing up, so you don't keep making the same mistake. All right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Good luck, Mr. Arispe. Thanks for your coming. All right. Yeah.
He says like 270 days, I think. At Mayfield.
Mayfield?
So I think we can get a reset on that one.
It's set for the 16th. Do you know what's going to happen on that day?
No, I don't, but I will go to the DAs up there and see if we can work it.
Is there an offer in there?
I was just about to tell you, there's no offer on the felony as of now.
That's nearly a year old. Are they waiting on something?
I see no notes either. Yeah, there's currently no updates on the case jacket, Your Honor.
Okay. The day after the felony to see what happens, or you want to do? Okay, and just keep us in a loop. Yes, you're representing him upstairs, right? Okay, great. And yeah.
We're approaching on Mr. Wiggins. I am here to ask if you would consider lowering his bonds.
He's a complete danger, you know?
There's a lot of pieces to it. On the AFN, he has 100.
We have paper.
I'm sorry?
We have paper.
He's got 158 days credit on the AFM and 158 actual days on the AFM and 156 on the BPO. So he's maxed out, but we can't do anything on these cases because of the felonies. The felony judge lowered the bonds yesterday. So I have to ask if you would consider lowering them.
I'm in shock that the bonds are that low. I'm floored that 1, 2, 3, 4 aggravated assaults and there's for $5,000.
Yeah.
No, I'm also surprised that the bonds were lower there. I think the amount of cases and the kind of cases they are all kind of mirror each other.
Yeah, I mean, I'm really just.
Marta Garcia. Stevens?
I can go down, but I'm not going there.
Okay.
Like, I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 open cases. They're all assaultive and violent cases, and an alleged gun gets shot at someone. 3 people, right?
And I know it's bad, but I would point out that all the felonies are from the same incident. So it's not, that he's continuing to make up
Sure.
cases. It was just one incident of.
What do you think? What amount?
30. If we're gonna lower them. I don't know if it's 5 and the other one's at 50.
I would ask for 10 on both, but I know it's an ask, so.
That would make his total bond count at around 100,000. If we set it both at 30. Do you know what conditions they put on him upstairs as far as if he bonds out? Did they do home confinement or did they do?
Judge, I can look into that also. Do you have the felony case number?
I have it here.
Okay, go ahead.
187-9929. I think that's the latest one or the biggest.
Did you have court today?
He had yesterday.
I see conditions from November, no contact, address restriction, no driving, remain in Harris County, no drugs, no weapons, GPS prior to release, 24-hour house arrest.
So they put house. Okay. I'll go to 30 on both.
Okay. And then here are the felony bond conditions. Okay. Thank you.
GPS prior to release. No drugs, no alcohol.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, he scares me. This is very scary.
It's a lot. He knows that he's in serious trouble. I just have to zealously advocate.
I'm not, of course, I'm never going to ding anyone for zealously advocating. He scares
Do you
me.
want me to mirror the magistrate's conditions for felony? And then add no alcohol? Yes.
No alcohol, no illegal drugs.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, thanks. Hey, Brandon.
Hey, Judge, can I approach?
Yeah, talk to me.
I have a plea on Ramos Ramirez.
Okay, great.
Can I call him up,
please?
Happy New Year.
Good morning.
Thank you. Good.
¿Ya se siente el birthday?
Mr. Ramos Ramirez, you were charged with reckless driving. You're facing up to 30 days in jail and or a $500 fine. You guys have worked out an agreement where they're offering you 3 days in jail with credit for the 1 day that you've done. This charge is going to go on your record. From now, you'll be facing a minimum of jail time. So no more proverbial slaps on the wrist. The other thing that you need to understand is that the legislature, the Texas legislature, has made it very easy for district attorneys across the state of Texas to seize and take cars from individuals who continue to participate in acts like these. So if you are arrested on a racing, reckless driving type case again, it's very possible that they seize and take whatever car you're driving forever. I'm telling you that because I've seen it happen. Do you understand? If you want to participate in these types of actions, there are certain places in Houston that you can go to do that. On our freeways, where it's very unsafe, this is not the right place. Okay. You give up a lot of rights by entering into this agreement. You give up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you are not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization. You give up the right to appeal. Once you accept this agreement, you can never change this or undo this. Is this what you want to do?
Okay.
How do you plead to the office of reckless driving, guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
I'm gonna find you. I will sentence you to the 3 days in jail. I'll give you credit for the 1 day that you've done. How old is he, Brandon?
22.
What do you do for a living, sir? Do you work?
Sí. Yes.
What do you do?
Una compañía de Houston dicen de mantenimiento de apartamentos.
I work for a company in Houston, apartment maintenance.
What about court costs?
Can we pay him? Can we have a payment?
Sure. All right. You'll be required to pay the court costs. If you do not pay them, a warrant for your arrest will be issued. Be careful. The other thing is, I don't know what your immigration status is, but if you're not in this country with permission, you go to jail. It's very possible they put an immigration detainer on you. So be careful. I don't know what your status is, but this life's a short one. It's not fun spending it in a 6x9 box. All right, good luck to you, sir. Thank you. Yes, yeah, you got abandoned it.
Good morning, Your Honor.
It's still there.
It's still there. For Trey Daniel, the packet, they often refer. I know this is one of their oldest cases in court, but I did tell my client, and he does not want the offer.
Okay.
So we would have to set the case.
Okay, sure. If that's what you'd like to do, whatever day you want.
Because he doesn't want to.
Okay, and then if you want to talk a little bit after,
Yeah.
I think there are some other things that we might consider if you can get those to us.
Okay.
Do we set it today or do you want to talk to them more?
I say let's just set it for now, and if we end up doing like a PTI and dismissal before the trial date, then.
I mean, I don't want to put it on the docket if you guys are just going to end up doing that, you know?
Okay.
Let's just get a.
So then we can do a reset.
Well.
Or whatever you want to, sorry, Judge.
Because we set it today for this very purpose, you know? I mean, the case is since.
Whatever you want to do.
So I think, Judge, you want us to kind of agree to something today versus setting it.
You can, and if not, then you know.
We can talk about it.
Hold on a second. You talk and then see if there's still nothing, then.
So we are most likely going to do a PTI. They just need me to provide some support of my client paying child support, which I can get that today.
Okay. You want to set it for maybe Monday?
That's fine. So if he does agree to a PTI before then, and then he signs the contract, does he still need to come on Monday?
No. If you agreed, contract signed, everything done, but I don't want it to hang around for another 6 months. You know, like let's get it expect them to get it done just quick. Yeah, okay. Done, thanks. Is this your plea?
Yes, Mr. Magoo.
Magoo. Did you guys see who got Neela? Neela, who got Neela? Oh, I hope she appointed someone to him. Hey, Vic, did you appoint someone to Neela? Bye, Justin. Good morning, sir. You are, is it Mr. Magoo?
Yes, sir.
That's how I pronounce it?
Yes, sir.
Sir, you're charged with the offense of possession of marijuana. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. You guys have worked out an agreement where they're offering you 21 days in jail, credit for the 7 days that you've done. Is this how you understand the agreement?
Yes, sir.
You were giving up a lot of rights by entering this agreement. You give up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you're not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization. You give up the right to appeal. Once you plead guilty, it will go on your record. You can never take it off.
Yes, sir.
This is what you want to do.
Yes, sir.
Understand that from now on, you'll be facing a minimum of 30 days in jail for any new cases you pick up. You also need to understand that if you're on probation or parole, this can be used to revoke that, resulting in further confinement. How do you plead to the offense, sir?
Guilty.
I'll find you guilty. I'll sentence you to the agreement. I'll roll your court costs so you won't owe anything. If it's enhanced, it'll be abandoned, and good luck to you, sir. Thanks.
Judge, did you already talk to him about his non-driving affidavit and all that? That's what I was just go over there and sign your bond.
I told him that he can't drive.
Yeah, I know.
We're nearly 120 miles an hour weaving in and out of traffic.
No, I got you.
I just came back from work, like I had to get half a day, how much did you go back?
My only condition?
Could there be like a curfew or something, or like anything like that? Cause I have to.
Nearly 120 miles an hour in and out of traffic.
I'll talk to you in a second. You're gonna talk to her. Okay. Did you sign her bond?
Hey, I'm glad you're here.
I can give you enough.
Okay.
Our plan is to plead to a 3-year deferred felony. I want him to be employed because it'll be a second felony doing the TRAS. If he goes in unemployed, they may fill his time with some inpatient. So, and.
Wait, what's the offer? Say it again. Yeah, but what, do you have an offer up there?
Yeah, 3 years deferred.
Okay, I see.
And I want to plead to it when we come back. So when he does his TRAS.
What does that say?
30 days. Do you have the resets there?
Do you have the actual date of the TRAS?
No, so the way she likes to do it, we're coming back February 11th. She likes for them to plead, and then she sets it for sentencing. So.
And then they do the TRAS.
Right.
So you're set to plead next time?
Yes. And the reason why I want him to be employed, so therefore that would be a positive factor because it will be a second felony probation.
Is he working now?
No, he says he has a job lined up in 2 weeks. Now, if he doesn't, we're still gonna plead. Because
so it's set to plead next time.
Yeah, I'm gonna definitely plead the next time. It's not set for plea, but he already says, yes, let's do it. I said, okay, great, get your job, let's.
I'm not, because at here, the next time, I'm gonna set up a trial. I'm not, come up. Don't worry about it. Fine. I'm glad you made it. You are out of time. The next time you come here, if you've not resolved upstairs, because I'm not going to hold it forever, then I'm going to set your case for trial here. And that's it. He's giving you great advice on what to do. It's imperative that you follow the advice because it's what he's telling you to do is only it's going to help you. Do you get what I'm saying? It would probably behoove you to go above and beyond the call of duty, because when you put your heart and soul into something, you can get damn near anything. If you bring something like on a bar napkin where it looks like you just did it 2 minutes before, you do a half-ass result or a half-ass job, you're going to get a half-ass result. It's like that in life with anything. Do you understand? Mm-hmm. So if it works, and then the agreement here is that this case gets dismissed once it gets taken care of upstairs, or what?
There's no agreement yet, but I'm pretty sure they'll do that upstairs. I don't see that to be a problem.
Okay, so we'll see what happens up there. If it just ends up getting reset again, that's it. I'm setting it for trial here. I'm not playing this game again. Your case is now 211 days old. By then it'll be nearly 250. I'm not playing this game. Next setting is player trial. Do you understand?
Sure.
Okay. All right, Frank.
I think Judge.
See you then.